Hey guys, pretty day so far. Humid. Oh yeah, look what I got. Quickly cools a room up to 1,600 square foot, 40 by 40. Mine's 30 by 40, so that ought to do it, right? 25,000 BTU, 9.8 SEER. Yeah, I bought this and I picked it up and I said, well, I'm gonna have to have a plug. This plug here. Well, Home Depot sold me this. They don't sell that female plug. I had to go to a different store to get it. But I've already got this pre-wired for my 220 coming out of the wall there, so literally I just gotta hook that up, tie that in, and be good to go. And then run the cord across behind that. That's where I'm gonna put it, right in this window. So hopefully it does what I hope it'll do. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do this morning. I don't know how long it'll take to do that, but let's see, it's 10 o'clock. It's 91 degrees outside already. It's getting crazy hot already. It's supposed to be up in the mid to high 90s today, I think, and the humidity's still pretty bad. So I'm gonna open it up in here and get some of this humidity out of here. So yeah, I don't know how much I'll get done on the car. I need to go ahead and get that welded on, and if I get a chance today, I'll go ahead and finish up on this and try to get that welded on, but I don't know if I'll get to it today with putting in this air conditioning unit, which is kind of a priority since it's getting so hot. So alright guys, I'll bring you back when I get that bad boy in and see how it's working. See ya. Hey guys, there's my brand new Frigidaire, awesome machine. Just got it out of the box here, put it in the floor, got it on a little stand where I can roll it around because it weighs 130 pounds. Got to looking at it and I'm like, being a body guy and all, like, wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Wait a minute, that doesn't look right. Now why is that hat? Well, that doesn't look right. Oh, this is bent in real bad. That doesn't look right. This is cracked. Now I paid 700 bucks for this. These two are busted. So there's a nice big dent right there. So it's a nice unit. It's all dented down through there. Real nice unit. I'm real happy with it, other than the fact that somebody dropped it off probably the back of a truck or something. I'll tell you one thing I don't get, guys, is why don't people care anymore? That'd be my question of the day. Why don't people care? You know, they have a job, and to me, they just don't take pride in it. They just don't care. I mean, obviously this got kicked off something or moved, you know, I mean, it was in a box. It's packaged all up like, you know, it's supposed to, but I mean, that only protects so much. Well, you can see huge dent right there. So, you know, I thought, well, bent out right there pretty bad. But I thought, you know, they'll probably knock 100 bucks off of it or something. But then I got to thinking, you know, if they dropped it high enough to do all that damage, there's no telling what the internals, you know. I mean, may work fine, but I paid too much money for that. And I like the unit, so I want another one. But they had to special order that in, and it took 4 or 5 days for it to ship to me, or actually ship to the Home Depot. So, yeah, then I get it home and it's in this kind of shape, you know, and like I said, you can see the dent through there. I mean, that wouldn't be any big deal, you know. That was the extent of it. But like I said, the face coming off. The plastic's broken. It's dented and bent up. So I don't know what kind of damage it might have done to the insides of it. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice unit. It's 88 degrees in here now. I was really looking forward to have me some air conditioning in here today. Oh hell, I didn't even see this. Look at that. Looks like it's been up through there pretty bad too. Yeah, I mean, will they play soccer with it? I mean, that's ridiculous. And what part of that, because the box isn't that good a shape either, but what part of the people sent this out thinking, oh, they'll take this just fine, although it's broken in multiple places, that guy will probably be fine with it. Really? You pay $700 for something that's just been all the crap and looks like it got shoved off the back of a loading dock. So now I get to box this whole thing back up, load it back into my truck, have my wife help me lift it up in there, and wait another week, I guess, to get another one and hope that it comes in decent shape. Hope that somebody else was having a better day than they were when they kicked this one off the back of the truck. That's pathetic. It sickens me. I hate to be this guy that just bitches and moans about stuff, but I don't know how often this happens. I'm sure it happens all the time, but it's like, really? I don't know. Anyway, thought I'd share that with you. A little disappointed the fact that I don't get to install that today. I moved all my stuff out of the window over there, is getting everything set up. Super pumped about this because it's hot as hell in here. So yeah, it'll be next week probably end of next week before I'm able to do anything else with this, so, or get another one and hope that it comes in a better box. So alright guys, that's it. If I do something on the Camaro later on or whatever, I'll get back with you. If not, then you guys have a good day. See ya. Hey guys, well, I took the air conditioner unit back. They're going to order me another one. That's trying to expedite the shipping. We'll see what happens. But I was going to go ahead and wire the 220 in, and here's the little outlet deal they gave me for that. And it was pretty small compared to what I was thinking. It was going to be like a deal for your washer and dryer, the big giant heavy duty suckers. Well, it's really not. So, and I thought I put 10 gauge wire in this, but I guess not, because these are for 10 gauge, and I was gonna put these on here and they don't fit. This stuff is huge, so it must be 8 gauge wire, I guess. So I may have to pull that out of the wall or get bigger ones of these. I don't guess you can go, I know you can go too small with the wiring. If you go too small, it'll get hot and trip the breaker, melt stuff, all that. But I don't think you can go too big. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not an electrician, but yeah, I didn't realize that's just like a regular wall outlet, and you've got a hot coming in here 110, you got a hot coming in here 110, that makes it 220, and then you got your ground. So from what I gather, this is hot, which I know for sure. This is hot, and then I'll just take the neutral out of the equation and put the ground here to the green. So, but I'm gonna have to figure out some bigger deals. The yellow one's the biggest ones I have, and they're pretty good size, but I guess because I wired that compressor over there, it's 220, and I was looking at the wires on it, and they're quite a bit smaller than those, and that's pretty sure that's 10 gauge wire running that compressor, but I could be wrong. It may be maybe 12, I don't know. But yeah, that's huge. It's got to be bigger than, I mean, those are huge strands. I don't know how I can compare that to the end of my finger. It's a pretty good size. Like I said, it won't fit inside. Won't fit inside that. So anyway, no big deal. It's gonna be a week before I get it anyway. And the way I've done this, which is gonna work out good for me. This right here is the breaker, and I just ran it straight across, literally. So I've got this little bit of wire right there, so all I'll have to do is go buy some smaller wire and run it back through the hole and up through here. And I did, like I said, I did that on purpose because I didn't want to have to run, and that wire's not cheap, so I didn't want to run it all the way across the shop. I figured if I used anything over here that needed 220, I could just make me a extension out of heavy gauge wire with a couple ends on it and run a plug there and run it out, which I'll probably still do if I want to use a 220 welder or something like that eventually. But and it's right here next to the window, so that cord is 4 foot. It'll reach there no problem. But yeah, so yeah, I got a week to figure that out. It's no big deal, but I was going to do that now since I was thinking about it. And all right, guys, that's probably going to be it for me. I haven't done anything else to the car. We've been working on the baby girl's room today, so that's what I've been doing. Still same. And I don't know if anybody read the other comments. I talked to Barry about the what I thought were fish eyes, and he said that he thinks that, which makes sense to me. He said he doesn't think it's fish eyes. When I sprayed the first coat on, I didn't get any, and I put it on real light, and then I put the second coat on pretty heavy, and he said that CO2 off-gassing. So if I get that right, it's like solvent pop. I sprayed it on thick enough to where the solvents aren't able to escape, and so when they get to the top, they basically pop, you know, make a hole. So it's not actually oil or contamination. It's a solvent pop, basically. And he said it was CO2 gases, and he said all I need to do to fix that is to up my PSI at my gun by 2 to 4 PSI. So I was running the gun at, I think, about 35 PSI, so if I run it up to 37 to 40, I mean, for primer, it probably work, probably get rid of it, is what he's saying. So, but yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I'm pretty happy about that, because like I said, I couldn't figure out what in the world contamination. And he said he doesn't think that those are actually fish eyes, they're just solvent pop, because my gun pressure is not high enough. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day. See you.